Hi everyone, welcome to the second video of the Unskilled Beautician. Today I'm going to be showing you how to take your nudes palette and do a lot more than eyeshadow with it. I do have my little friend the mirror back. He is going to be helping me out today once again. We are doing things like eyeliner and eyebrows, which require a little bit more precision than the computer screen allows me to have, so I will be relying on the mirror a little bit more today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. To start, I'm going to be using the BB cream that I used in my last video. If you have any questions about this application process or anything like that, feel free to private message me or post on the page or comment on either of these videos, and I will do my best to get back to you as quickly as possible. It's like voicemail. Same thing, bit stick, same spots. Go out of London. Okay, perfect. So, I'm going to start with my eyebrows. I have this nice little dual-ended brush. I got it from Unique. This end is a regular eyeshadow brush, and this end is an eyebrow eyeliner brush. So, you also want to start by combing out your brows. I have this nice little eyelash eyebrow comb, and you can just kind of comb them into a nice straight shape. Mine need to be waxed, but they're being taken care of a little bit later today. Cool. So now that they're kind of in their nice shape, I can go ahead and fill them in. I'm going to use this color right here. So not the super, super black one, but the one shade lighter. I like to go as close to my natural eyebrow color as possible. Some people like to go a little bit lighter. It's up to you, whatever you're most comfortable with. I just think it blends a little bit better if you go closer to your natural shade. Alright, so you just dip your eyebrow brush in the powder and just start nice light flicking motions to just kind of fill in the little bald patches that everybody naturally has in their eyebrows. I have very thick eyebrow hairs, so it doesn't take as much product, but you know, people with thinner eyebrows or lighter eyebrows, you might need a little bit more, and that's okay. Alright, so just kind of fill in those bald patches, nice light flicking motions. Cool. So now you can see your brows are a little bit darker and more defined. Very nice. Okay, so now we're going to move on to eyeshadow. I'm actually going to use the same brush. I'm just going to use the other end. Now we're going to do a little bit of a different eyeshadow look today. Instead of doing just the one shade straight across your eye, I'm going to do three, and I'm going to blend them together. So I am going to start with this nice shimmery shade right down here at the bottom. I'm going to grab a little bit of that product, and I'm going to put it in the very, very corner of my eye and do it to about a third of the way out. Just kind of applying right there till it's approximately a third of the way across your eye. It doesn't have to be totally exact. This isn't a science. Just do it until you think that's about how much of the light color you want. Just go ahead and right in there. Cool. So about a third, both sides. From there, I'm just going to quickly rub my brush on my hand, getting a little bit of excess powder off. And then I'm going to do my second color. In this case, I'm going to do the one right next to it, so it's a little bit darker. You want to go light to dark, so that way, one, it looks like it's fading. Two, you're less likely to get those defined lines across your eye that show that you went one color, two color, three color. I'm going to have them right now because I haven't started blending yet, but you don't want that to be in your final look. So just do the second eye, same thing. From this point, you want to go about a third to about 2/3 of the way across. Same thing on this side. Again, getting rid of the excess powder. You're going to end up with eyeshadow on your hands. It's okay. Just wash them when you're done. All right, for the third, I'm going to do, obviously, one of my favorite shades down here. It's sparkly, it's dark brown, and it's darker than my second shade. Pick up the product on your brush and just do the last third or so of your eye, whatever's left. So it should look like that, approximately. Which I know looks really weird right now, but that's what blending is for. Get it across, cool. Try and make them as even as possible. Alright. So again, I know it looks really dumb, but that's why we're going to blend. I'm then going to take this. This is my blending brush. I got it at Target from e.l.f. If you don't have a blending brush, you can just use your regular eyeshadow brush, but I like this one a little bit better. It just works better to even out the colors. So what I like to do is I like to start on the inner corner and just rub up and down in the crease, back and forth, kind of creating a nice even half moon look. and just blend, 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 back and forth, up and down, swirly motions, just kind of try and make it all so you lose those defined lines that we have. I clean it up a little bit with my finger on the end. So as you can see, this one still looks 3 defined colors. This one looks more as a fade or as one unique color, which is really cool. So same thing on the other side. Up and down in the crease, back and forth, da-da-da, swirly motions, however it ends up working for you. Cool, let me see, clean it up with my finger a little bit. All right, perfect. So, here, hold on, let me fix that little spot right there. Okay, much better. Okay, so now we're gonna do eyeliner. I have this AOA Studio lip brush that comes in this cute little case that looks like a pencil. I found it works really well for eyeliner. Brushes are versatile. Go with it. So I'm going to use this nudes palette. I'm going to use this super, super black color right there to give me like a black eyeliner. With this, I like to use it a little bit wet. So what I do is I take my Unique Rose Water Toning Spray, and I'm going to spray it on my brush tip right there. So that just kind of helps get it a little bit wet, make it a little bit more malleable, more like a liquid eyeliner, which is what I prefer. But if you prefer a powder, you can always try it dry first. See what works best for you. All right, cool. So I took my brush, picked up some of the product. I am going to use the mirror for this one. And you just kind of go and draw it on in a nice little line. It's going to start out kind of light. You're going to have to go over it 2 or 3 times, but that's okay. That's why we do it. This is going to take a minute. It is very precise work. You know, it is totally acceptable to yell at your brother or your parents or your boyfriend while you're putting on eyeliner if they try and distract you, because it can mess everything up. Don't be surprised if it takes you a couple tries. This is my 2nd time doing this, and I liked how it came out the first time, so I'm hoping it comes out really well the 2nd time. It does take a little extra time though. A pencil is going to be quicker, but that is another product you do have to purchase. We're going to actually do a look with an eyeshadow or an eyeliner pencil next week. A little preview for you guys. Okay. I'm going to get a little bit more and just go over it one more time really quick. The nice thing about this is you can just kind of keep building on it until you get the exact shade you want. An eyeliner pencil or a liquid eyeliner isn't going to give you that. It's going to be really black really fast, or really brown, or whatever color you get. So, you guys can't see a ton of it. I'm going to do the other eye too, but there is a nice little eyeshadow or eyeliner line right there, made out of eyeshadow. Like I said, it does take a couple more minutes, but, you know, I think it's worth it. Let me see if I can do my phone light to see if you guys can get a good look. Let's do a flashlight. So you can kind of see a little bit better lighting. It is there. It's faint, but it's there. And in that picture that I posted, that's what it's going to look like. Okay, I'm going to do the other side for you. Yeah. It's just another option for you guys if you wanted to do it. You know, I'm always looking for fun new ways to use palettes to like repurpose things. Hence why I'm using a lip brush to do my eyeliner. I feel like it works better than the eyeliner brush did. I'm going to add a little more rose water spray. It's starting to dry out a little. So you can always go back on with the spray on your little brush to get it a little wetter to pick up a little bit more of that powder. Well, now it's more like a cream, but hey, I think that's part of the reason the lipstick brush works so well is because it's like a cream, almost like a lipstick. Ooh, that one's coming out darker. I'm going to go back over the other one. So there you guys can see, it's like really, really defined. Almost like you went over it with just a regular eyeliner. So with this, if you guys want, what you can do is I like to do my dominant side first just because I find that I tend to tweak my non-dominant side, and with that I can go back and I can fix my dominant side so it's even, because you do want to try and get even eyeliner. Let me see here really quick, because the more even your eyeliner is, the more skills it looks like you have. And I find if I start with my non-dominant side, I don't have anything to match it to, and it comes out worse. If you want to start with your non-dominant side and then just go and match your dominant side to it, you can. That's totally optional. That's just what I like to do. Okay. That looks fairly even. Maybe a little bit more towards the front of this eye so it doesn't look so sharp. Cool. And a little bit more comes down right here. All right. Much better and much darker. Sometimes you just need to add a little bit more spray to try and make it a little bit more wet so it can pick up a little bit more of that product. Cool. I will clean my eyeliner brush. I don't like to leave the wet eyeliner on it, but I'll do that after. So let me see if I can get that phone light up again so you can kind of maybe see a little bit better. So you can see it's like two shades. There's the black and the light. And there's that. Okay, so now we're going to do blush. Unfortunately, your nudes palette does not have a blush. That's okay. I have this Lancome blush in Aplum. I got it with a perfume sample. I like it. It's kind of light. It's a very light, faint pink, which is more my speed. You take your blush brush. You're going to put it in the blush and just kind of pick up some of the product. You're then going to suck in and make the fishy face, like that. And you're going to take this from closer to your cheekbone, about where your nose starts, and go up. Okay? And I will show you right now. Okay? One. And same thing on the other side. Cool. Let me double check. Cool. So, after that, you're going to go back and take your eyeshadow brush. Again, try and make sure all the product is off of it. And you're going to pick back up your nudes palette. Now, we're going to use this for highlighter, so it is going to take a couple more dips into the product and a couple more extra swipes than it would on a normal highlighter. But again, this is one of those things where you're like, shoot, I'm on vacation, I'm in a pinch, all I have is my nudes palette. Great, you can do a lot with this. So, eyeshadow brush, we're going to use this pretty little gold color right here. Into it, pick up the product, start right about above where your blush is, closer to the tip of your nose, maybe a little higher, and get it on there. Again, same motions. I usually like to do this in about 2 or 3. Start in the middle, go one lower, and then go one higher, up under your eyes. And same thing on the other side. Didn't get a lot of product on that one. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. And you can always go back over if you feel like one side's a little bit more gold than the other or whatnot. You can fix it. I then like to take my blush brush that I just used and I like to blend it out a little bit so it doesn't look as quite as defined as a highlighter. So there you go. So then you have your blush and your highlighter. After that, I'm going to take my mascara. Same thing. Top, like we did last time. And bottom. Sorry, my bottom lashes are super tiny and I can't really see them. Okay. Same thing. So a lot of this is repeat skills. Once you learn how to do one thing, you can kind of just play around with it and pick the colors you like and experiment. So that's the nice thing about it. And then it kind of just gives you options with colors and different things. I'm going to finish it off with a lipstick. This one's the Kiko Milano color in 43601. I'm sorry. Just kind of go on there. It's like a pretty pink. I wear a lot of pink lipstick. It just kind of fits my persona. My makeup looks very well. I prefer pink. I also like red, but I'm having problems finding a nice, good red lipstick. Oops, got some product on my lip right there. Sorry, I dropped my rose water spray. I'll get it later. Okay, so that is the second video for the Unskilled Beautician. Again, disclaimer, I don't get a kickback from mentioning any products. They're just what I use. And I think that's it. Join us next week when we use an eyeliner pencil to add some eyeliner. I'm sorry this one was so long. I'm going to try not to do that again. All right, have a good one, you guys.